Have you ever wondered what happens after we die? It's one of those questions that can keep you up at night, pondering the great unknown. It's a question that's puzzled humanity for centuries. From ancient civilizations to modern-day scientists, everyone has tried to unlock this ultimate mystery. Today we're diving into the mysteries of the afterlife, brain activity, and those strange final moments. We'll explore both scientific findings and the more mystical aspects that have intrigued people for ages. So, let's start with the brain. This incredible organ is the control center of our body and mind. Did you know that even after our hearts stop, our brains continue to work for a brief period? It's like the brain has its own backup generator. Studies show that the brain can remain active for up to 1 to 2 minutes after clinical death. Crazy, right? This period is often referred to as the gray zone of death. One of the last parts of the brain to shut down is the cerebral cortex. This area is responsible for consciousness, thought, and memory. It's essentially what makes you, you. Imagine it as the brain's command center, orchestrating everything from your deepest thoughts to your most vivid memories. During these final moments, there's a surge of electrical impulses. It's almost as if the brain is having one last burst of activity before it finally shuts down. But what does this surge mean? Is it a final attempt to keep us alive or something more profound? Some people speculate it could be responsible for that famous bright light at the end of the tunnel experience. This phenomenon has been reported by many who have had near-death experiences, but honestly, no one knows for sure. It's one of those mysteries that science has yet to fully explain. Now let's talk about those weird body reactions. The body can do some pretty strange things after death, things that might surprise you. For instance, gases build up, which can cause farting. Yes, you heard that right. It's a natural part of the decomposition process, but it can be quite startling, and sometimes the limbs might twitch or the eyelids might open. These are involuntary muscle contractions that can occur even after death. It's all part of the body's natural process as it shuts down. These reactions can be unsettling, but they are completely normal. Then, there's the fascinating phenomenon of near-death experiences. People who've been declared clinically dead but then revived often report seeing their own bodies from above. They describe vivid, emotional scenes like watching loved ones gathered around. These experiences are often described as incredibly real and profound. Scientists have used scans and special equipment to detect those surges of brain activity. These tools help us understand what might be happening in the brain during these extraordinary moments. Some say this is the brain's way of reviewing our life before we move on. It's like a final judgment, a moment of reflection on our existence. Were you a good person? Did you live a fulfilling life? These are the questions that might flash through our minds in those final moments. The afterlife remains one of the biggest mysteries. Despite all our advances in science and technology, we still don't have all the answers. It's a realm that continues to elude our full understanding. But the quest to understand it better continues. Scientists, philosophers, and spiritual leaders all contribute to this ongoing exploration. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more fascinating insights. Thanks for watching. FYI Hub.